The situation in Rafah is still terrifying at the moment. As we see in the background, this is Gaza City. In Gaza City, we have about 2 hours left of the ceasefire that the Israeli government announced just late last night. But that also excludes the southern part of the Gaza Strip and mainly Rafah refugee camp. Rafah is living under very dire circumstances. I have been in touch with my grandmother, who's telling me that the situation in Rafah is pretty much close to Al-Nakba in the catastrophe and the damage and the same scenes of people and the same dead bodies that she's able to see in her neighborhood. People are reaching a level in Rafah refugee camp to put the bodies of their victims inside refrigerators. Vegetable refrigerators are now filled of bodies of human beings in the southern part of the Gaza Strip, and those are filled. And this morning we are seeing also more and more ice cream freezers are filled with children. One of the children is Noor. She is under 2 months. She was just killed by Israeli missile 24 hours ago, and her body is still inside one of these ice cream freezers. The situation in the southern part of the Gaza Strip is rather terrifying, with a lot of people who are injured and still on the ground waiting for ambulances to pick them up. Now, hospitals are not able to cope because Abu Yusuf al-Najjar hospital has come under fire, and the other hospital, which is supposed to be for maternity, is functioning, but only for a few cases. So dead bodies are on the streets at the moment. Nobody is able to evacuate them. I've talked to some health officials who informed me that there is about 300 people who were killed in the last 3 days in Rafah alone, and over 1,000 who have been injured. The border of Rafah has witnessed a lot of damages caused by the Israeli military bombardment. The F-16 missiles are still continuing until this moment, where everything that moves within Rafah can be a target. I have been also talking to the mayor of Rafah, Subhi Radwan, who also informed me that about 30 to 40,000 inhabitants in Rafah, they have no access to water and they have no access to electricity. They have been trying to call the International Red Cross, and the International Red Cross is not responding to any phone calls from citizens. There is a lot of criticism from the local population in Rafah that the International Red Cross is not responding, is not taking phone calls of people, and people are just in a loss of who would they call and turn to in times of a crisis when they need help.